everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and welcome to an awesome Would You Rather video. Now, this is something that I've done on my second channel and my first channel many a times, but apparently I've never done it on my vlog channel. At least I don't remember having done so. So, that means we gotta do it! So, we're gonna hop on in, we're gonna have some fun, answer some questions here, see what we can do. Hi, Alex. I'll be back in Florida Friday. I miss you, and I love you, Dad. It's like 2 days. I'll see you then.
I'm running out of things to say here, so what we're gonna just do, guys, is we're gonna put a Donkey Kong, and it's just gonna be right there, just right there. Perfect.
But alright, so let's click for the next question. So, as a leader, would you rather be loved or be feared? I'm getting deep down with the questions already. I was expecting these to be much more fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with be loved. I like being loved. No one likes to be feared. If you're a feared leader, sure, you might be effective, but if you're loved as well, then people will do right by you. That's at least my policy on things. So, there we go. Now, would you rather have X-ray vision or laser vision? X-ray vision's cool, so you can, like, see through walls and stuff, but blowing shit up's way cooler. Okay, well, apparently I'm wrong here. So, would you rather reach your ideal salary or ideal weight? Oh, ideal salary, for sure. I mean, I've literally been underweight almost my whole life. I just recently got into weight because I started working out for 2 months. Then I stopped working out for a month, but I kept the weight and I didn't lose too much of the muscles. I actually, I feel like I'm at a healthy weight for the first time in my life. It feels good. So if that's the case, I'd rather just reach the ideal salary, because the weight thing's not really an issue. Would you rather only be able to see the world in a shade of red? Well, I'm colorblind, so you're right up my alleyway. Or would you rather barely hear people when they speak? Oh, only see things like a shade of red. I mean, I've lived with colorblindness my whole life. Little known fact, I am colorblind. Not fully. I'm red-green colorblind and colorblind deficient in anything else. So, I can still see red and green. It's not like there's no distinction. There is some. It just depends on a lot of things like lighting and distance and how deep of a shade of those colors they are. And the same thing goes for other colors, as long as they're like vibrant, I can tell. But other times, there's just trouble looking. And before I get the influx of comments that are inevitable saying, Jerome, you gotta buy those in chroma glasses. They fix your visions and stuff. I already got them. I literally have them right here. I refuse to wear them. Nothing against in chroma glasses. I just personally don't see the point in changing the way that I see life. So I bought them, and I was like, I could do a video on them. And I was like, whoa. Doing one video is totally not worth changing my perspective on life. I don't really actually care that I'm colorblind. I actually don't mind it in the slightest. So why in the world would I change something if to me it's not broken? So they just sit there and I laugh at them and laugh at the fact that I wasted money. Not that they are wasting money, I mean, they probably do work. And for some people, maybe it's what they want. It's just not what I want. And plus, I mean, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into the fact that all those people do all those crying videos. Like, I mean, maybe some people are different than I am. I don't know. I've never had a problem with my colorblindness. I quite enjoy it, actually. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader? Oh, totally talk like Yoda. Who wants to breathe like Darth? Who wants to go? I'd rather just talk backwards like Yoda. That'd be kind of cool, actually. It's got like a cool speaking style, you know? If you only had one knife, what would you spread first? Would you rather peanut butter first or jelly first? Now, little known fact, I actually gonna get a lot of hate here, but hear me out. I don't like peanut butter and jelly. It has nothing to do with the taste or anything like it. I just, as a kid one time, was sick. The first time I was gonna have peanut butter and jelly. And if you don't know anything about taste aversions, it's basically when you throw up or something makes you feel sick or something unrelated to something makes you feel sick and you associate it with that. So nothing against peanut butter and jelly. I know they're like a staple of most people's diets. But the first time I had one when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I just coincidentally was sick at the time. I ate it and I vomited. And ever since then, whenever I try and eat them, I literally just gag. It's uncontrollable. They taste fine. They really do. I just can't do it because my mind has associated it with vomiting. So now, just peanut butter and vomit sandwiches only if I have one. Take a sip of my coffee for this one because I love coffee. It actually really burnt my lips and the back of my throat. Would you rather a personal chauffeur or a personal chef? I'll go with chef, because I always order out all the time. I barely cook my own food. And in terms of driving, I personally love driving. So, going with chef. Yeah, a lot of people agree, too. I enjoy driving. So, would you rather be immortal or die right now? This is hard. Because I strongly would not want to live forever. I'm very clear about that. People like let's say in conversation you're talking with your friends like, would you want to live forever? No, absolutely not. I don't want to live forever. I don't get why people do want to live forever. This world can only take Jerome for so many years, and then believe me, you guys are gonna be done with me. And same here. I don't really know if I want to be a part of this world forever. There's got to be an end. There's a beauty in an ending. It's like a very important life lesson there. But I don't want to die right now. No. Like I still got at least another 600-700 years left in me, the way I see it. So. Guess we'll choose be immortal. Better than dying at the moment. Would you rather have narcolepsy or have chronic insomnia? Insomnia is awful. I hate not getting a full night of sleep. And I don't get a full night of sleep many times. But narcolepsy is, I mean, falling asleep like at random times. Let's do narcolepsy. It'd be kind of cool. All right, there we go. Would you rather dance like Michael Jackson or sing like Freddie Mercury? I feel like dance like Michael Jackson. He's got the moves. Freddie Mercury's a beautiful singer as well. It's a tough one, but yeah. Rather have no hands or have a naked fat guy stalking you at all times? Wow. Those are two very different things. Like, they're not even... It's not like no hands or no feet. It's like... We're trying to compare, like, apples to hamburgers here. Like, we're not even in the same realm. Have no hands, I get. You really want someone stalking you? It has nothing to do with being naked and fat. That aside, is someone stalking you at all times? All times. And I'm taking a poop, and there's a guy trying to peep through the little keyhole? Not happening. Not happening. My poop time is my private time. Let that be known. If you were a screen character in real life, would you rather be James Bond or Doctor Who? I'm gonna go with James Bond. You know, not that Doctor Who isn't cool, but James Bond is, I mean, he's James Bond. Like, he's James Bond. Don't make me explain this to you, because I'm gonna get closer with the nose then. You won't like it when the nose gets closer. It's very intimidating. Okay, it's actually not intimidating. It's probably kind of funny. Oh, and before we have all the people going, Jerome, I don't like when you do these kind of things where you're on screen or whatever and just playing some stuff on the computer. I'd rather you do stuff in real life. Well, all my friends left me. No, I'm just kidding around, but actually, though, everyone back in New Jersey, because I'm still at home just visiting my family here. Hairball. No, but all my friends have pretty much left home at the moment. They're doing different things. Like our friend Adam, who you guys have seen the last 2 videos of mine. He's off in London now. And my friend Robbie's working nonstop. And then my friend Charlie just came back to town, so maybe I'll get some videos with him. But my family also just left to go on a family vacation that I could not attend, and I'm very sad. So, it's just me. Not even my dog's here. Very sad. Would you rather cut off 6 of your own fingers and 1 foot or bring Hitler back to life as a killer invincible robot zombie? I'm gonna have to go with the blue. Wow! There are some really selfish people in this world. There's some really bad people. You would really, instead of cutting off 6 of your own fingers and 1 foot, which I don't get why it's particularly 6 fingers, but instead of cutting off 6 of your fingers and 1 foot, you would bring Hitler back as a killer invincible robot zombie. 49% of you are just bad people all around. Bad individuals. Would you rather own a pocket-sized giraffe or a pocket-sized elephant? Oh! I would love... Ever since, like, Spy Kids, I think it was, like, 2 or 3, when they had the mini little animals, I always wanted one of those. I was like, in the future, they better make that happen. And now, my dream is a reality, and we are totally gonna go with a pocket-sized giraffe. Because how cute would that be? Like, you keep him deep in your pocket, right? He's, like, down below in the pocket, but he sticks his little head out of your pocket. He's like, hey, how's it going? Like, giraffe. Giraffe. Absolutely. No debate. Would you rather sprout a tail or sprout a horn? I'm gonna go with tail. I feel like a horn would be way too, like, intrusive. Just like a unicorn horn sticking out of your face. I feel like a tail, you could at least hide that. Like, put it down your pant leg or something, you know? But a horn is not really hiding that. Would you rather chill with Eminem or chill with Jay-Z? I mean, they're both great rappers. Nothing to do with that. But probably Jay-Z. Because he's New York and I'm from Jersey. And I don't know. I just feel like it would mesh more well. But Eminem's cool. Apparently I'm wrong here, so Don't listen to me. Live to be 120 and accomplish nothing notable. Or live to be 50 and be well known for world change. Oh, absolutely. Life can be short and sweet and to the point as long as it's sweet as well. You don't want to live a short life that was meaningless. But at the same time, you don't want to live a long life that had no meaning as well. Basically, you want to live a life of meaning regardless of how long that is. If it's 50 years, if it's 100 years, if it's 700 years like I intend to live to be, I'm going to live to be 700 years old. Trust me. And if that's the case, then you know what? If you lived a good life, you lived a good life. So if you did everything you wanted to do and you died at 50, I mean, can you really complain? You did everything you wanted to. So, go. Would you rather know everything or be the ruler of everything? Probably ruler of everything. I don't, why would you want to know everything? There are so many things that I don't want to know. There's a lot of stuff I do want to know, but there's so much more that I really don't want to know, you know? Like, there's just some things that you just better left unknown. Would you rather be Harry Potter or Luke Skywalker? Oh, we'll go Luke Skywalker. Yeah, it's a close call. I mean, they're both cool, but Luke Skywalker, I mean, you get Jedi skills. Which I guess you could say you get magic skills or Harry Potter. But you get a lightsaber with them. And a wand or a lightsaber, I'm choosing the glowy sword thing. 100 times out of 100 times. Maybe I'm crazy. Would you rather have a set of twins or quadruplets? Or two sets of twins, sorry, quadruplets. I'm going to go with two sets of twins because they come at different times in your life. So imagine, yeah, you have a kid with your significant other, and then there's 4 of them. You'd panic, I'm assuming. Anyway, that's what I would do. I'd panic. But if you had 2 sets of twins, you know, like, you definitely probably panic a little bit. But, like, you're talking about a set of twins, then you get your bearings with that for a little bit, and then you have another one. But which, you know, I mean, it's still difficult, but for some reason, the quadruplets would be way harder to manage. Yeah, and apparently a lot of people agree with me. Would you rather be allergic to babies? Would you rather be allergic to babies or elderly people? Probably elderly people. Yeah, a lot of people agree. Allergic to babies, that's so sad. They had their whole life ahead of them. What if you had a kid and you're like, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me? Like, no, that's, you know. If you could only do one, what would you rather? Sit or stand? I mean, sit, I guess. Like, standing forever kind of get tiring. If you were to be eaten alive, would you rather be swallowed head first or feet first? Is there like a neither option? Probably rather be head first because then I guess you die quicker. Like if you're gonna be eaten, you know, you might as well die quicker. It's bad death either way you cut it. All right. If you were in a rough part of town, would you rather arm yourself with the most powerful Nerf guns or arm yourself with the most powerful Super Soakers? Oh, this part of town must be real rough then if we're talking Nerf guns and Super Soakers. Have to go with Nerf guns. Yep, Nerf guns. If you can only save lives through 2 ways, would you rather prevent World War II and all the war-related deaths that went along with it, Holocaust included, cure all forms of cancer, STDs, and AIDS? I don't know the numbers on which killed more, to be honest. World War II-related deaths were very heavy. There's always common problem with World War II is people, they mix up numbers on it. They'll look at, let's say, for instance, the deaths due to combat. Or they'll even just look at civilian deaths. Or they'll just look at the Holocaust deaths. And even those don't touch upon all the World War II related deaths. There are so many more that even came after World War II that were World War II related. Just a tremendous amount. Making it probably nearer, or if not above, over 100 million. That being said, I have no idea how many cases of cancer, STD, and AIDS exist in the world, but I'm sure it's more than that. But I don't know. I just can't in good conscience answer this question, so we're just going to skip it. Would you rather have the job of your dreams and always be broke, or have a job you despise but loads of wealth? Probably the job of your dreams and always be broke. I mean, let's be real here. If you're doing something you love, you know, it doesn't really matter. A great philosopher one time by the name of A$AP Rocky. Yeah, I listen to rap. Don't judge me. He said in a song, it was called Excuse Me. He said in one of his songs, Excuse Me, on his last album, where he goes, wealth is in the mind, not the pocket. Now that is a very true thing. So you're never exactly broke if you're doing the job of your dreams. So I'm gonna go with that one. Would you rather jump forward 10 years of your life or go back 10 years of your life? Hard question. Like, it's not that I don't want to redo my life, but I don't want to like accidentally change something in my life 10 years ago, because 10 years you have to go without changing anything, unless you want to change something. I don't personally want to change anything in my life. So the question is, what happens if you do? That's just too much responsibility. But at the same time, jumping forward 10 years, like to lose the majority of my 20s. I'm only 23. Majority of my 20s and my early 30s sounds awful too. I mean, I guess go back. Begrudgingly go back? Would rather watch The Sandlot or The Goonies? Now, nothing against The Goonies. I love both of them. But I grew up in a Sandlot household. I have seen The Sandlot at least 25, 30 times. And I have no shame in that fact. I've seen The Goonies like 3 or 4 times. But I grew up in a Sandlot household. Don't blame me, blame my dad. Would you rather live alone on a tropical island or live with other people in Antarctica? Antarctica, because they have penguins, my favorite animal. Book it, save, done. That's a wrap. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to smash that like button, subscribe as well if you're new, and more importantly, comment in ways that you differ from myself. Also, there's a link to my Instagram in the description as well as on screen. Bam, bam, somewhere around there. I don't know, Alex can edit it in wherever he wants to. But it'll be on screen as well. Follow me on that. You get to follow me along my travels and seeing all the cool stuff that I do on a daily basis, because I do some cool stuff most days. Most days. Some days are sad. All right, take care. Bye.